Scott Hoag here with MRT. Last year we reviewed a product from Aero that was their Shield ceramic paint protection product, and we walked through a little video of how to apply it and get a super hard protection to your paint that can last up to 7 years. The process is a bit involved, and some people wanted to have a little easier process, a little bit more affordable process, and Aero once again has answered the call with a fabulous product. This product is called the Shield Flight. So it still has the ceramic content in the solution that is going to provide you the paint protection. This is probably the easiest way to apply a good protection film to your paint. With that is longevity, so it doesn't quite last as long as the full 7-year process that is a multi-step process. You're going to spend the day treating your car, pampering your car. This is very quick, very easy. It's no more difficult, actually less difficult than waxing your car, and it's going to give you protection for the full season, full year. So if you want to do part of your spring ritual is cleaning the car up and giving it a good finish for the year, this is definitely the way to go. I'm going to give you a quick demo of how easy it is to apply. But first I'm going to describe what the steps are. With any ceramic based paint protection, you really need to get the finish clean and free of scratches and really give it the shine that you want to protect. You want to lock it in. So in this car, this is a fairly new paint. We went through a couple steps that takes a few minutes. First, we clay barred it. That removes all of the debris and environmental stuff that gets into the paint. Second, because this car is a drop-dead gorgeous car, the paint job is insane, so we wanted to get that full luster. We went through a polishing phase. So we clay barred it, polished it. Now we are ready to apply our ceramic paint protection. So we're going to lock down, we're going to preserve that finish that we have. So very simply, it comes in a spray bottle. So as you can guess, we're going to spray it on the car. The other two things that you're going to need is an applicator. This happens to be the Aero microfiber applicator. You can use just a microfiber cloth, but I like to use the applicator to apply the product, and then a couple of the steps are to work the material into the paint and then finally buff it off, and I use a microfiber for that. So we're going to take just a little spot here, and we'll shoot here and show you basically how simple it is. So we give it a little squirt onto the surface with the applicator pad. We are going to literally work that product onto the paint. By working it, I mean we're smoothing it out so that it is got an even film. You can tell by the gloss level of the paint that you have a film on it. And then with the product, the instructions are all written right on the can. So I would follow the instructions for this type of thing. Time is an important variable. So at this stage, we're going to give it a 3 to 5 minute rest, just sitting for 3 to 5 minutes. So you can keep working in different areas of the car if you want. You can chat with your buddies that are helping you, whatever you feel. After the 3 to 5 minutes are up, we are going to then rework that surface, if you will, with a clean microfiber. And by reworking it, I am just going to lightly rub it. I'm not polishing it, buffing it. I'm just spreading it out again. So you can see that it still has a film on the surface. We're going to let that rest for another 2 to 3 minutes. So after the full rest period is done, we're going to buff or polish this remaining film off of the surface, so that it doesn't haze up like wax, right? There's no extra build or debris. This is all happening on the molecular level, and what's happening on the paint is all chemistry. So I get it, it's still cool in Michigan, but there's no way that this process is going to work up a sweat, even if you're living in southern Texas. Okay, so after that we buffed the surface, it is done. Now, we don't want to scrub, wash, put any real energy into cleaning the paint for up to 3 days if we can. The longer we give it now on this stage, the more complete the curing process, the longer this product's going to last on the surface. If that's not possible, you know, you're welcome to use the car, drive the car. Just be gentle with it for 3 days as far as the finish is concerned, and you're going to get a good, long-lasting product. So, real quick review. Simple components. We wash the car. We use Aero suds. Not just a gimmick of another soap, but this helps to remove the chemicals and the environmental things that are on the surface of the paint from a chemical standpoint. Next, we used clay bar, which is the Aero Glide product. Lastly, we went at it with a final step of polish just to make sure we had all surface scratches, etc. out of the paint. Then we were ready for our simple application. So getting all the stuff prepared, when we finally got around to preparing this, it was less than an hour to do the car. Not bad at all. For maintaining the car, for just detailing, we'll use the Aero Finale as our show and shine type product. If we have just a little bit more debris on the car, we like the shine product, which will get a little bit heavier body dirt off of the surface of the paint. Always using a microfiber as the applicator, and it will give you a great shine, long last, and this is definitely a do-it-yourself, do it at home.